What's on the menu? Sports TV. This is your boy Jay. We got a Blockbuster coming up July 19th with tyzu and Fundora, the champ. Super welterweight rematch showdown. If you missed the Blockbuster fight, the Bloodsport fight last year, it was one of the fights of the year. It was a blood bash. It was crazy. tyzu had a cut coming across his head. Fundora had a busted nose. They shook the building. If you're not familiar with the Tyrant Inferno, I think he's about 6'5". He fights at 154, and they say he's a cheat code because he's a very big boy, 6'5", 6'6", at 154 pounds. tyzu, the son of tyzu, the legend, the boxing legend from Australia, fighting at 154. He lost his belt in a decision to Fundora, but it got mad respect because just his heart to keep fighting with that big gash across his head. tyzu is definitely a warrior. Won his last fight in Australia and took a bad loss to a Russian boxer, but he's still pushing on. Shout out to Fundora for honoring the rematch. He gave up the WBO, so they all fighting for the WBC at 154. And it's going to be a banger, man. I can't call it because I think Fundora got more experience since then. He's more seasoned. tyzu got some miles on his body. Like I said, he won his last fight, but before that, he took a brutal loss. I forgot the boxer name from this Russian Muslim boxer. And it was a brutal TKO stoppage. So he got some miles on him. I think I'm gonna take Fundora in this fight. I think Fundora is more seasoned, he's more younger. He has that course towering reach with his height. And I think as long as he boxes and uses that jab, I think he could pull off another one. You know what I'm saying? I think he could pull off another one and retain his title. But we're gonna see. tyzu is a warrior. He got some skills, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pull it off either. We're gonna see if tyzu got some gas in the tank and he could pull this off. But I'm looking forward to it, man. July 19th, rematch. We're not gonna be disappointed. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. We got some more upcoming banging bouts. We got Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's going in June or July. But this would be fight 3. I think Amanda Serrano won the last one. I think she got robbed on the last one. Like I said, they're always so evenly matched every time Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor fight. So it's hard to judge it. But Katie got the first one. I think Serrano should have got that second one, man. Maybe Serrano get ahead, brawl it out because they trade punches crazy. And then possibly Serrano got to get in her bag and maybe try to outbox her, second half of the fight. Start off strong and then make some in-game adjustments and then try to box her into the closing rounds. You know what I'm saying? Try not to let Katie hit her with no power shots. And I think Serrano could maybe pull it off. But I'm rooting for Serrano, man. She's down 2 on this in this trilogy. And I really want her to win because I think she won the last fight. They don't like each other. They're highly competitive. And they're the best in the business, man. So shout out to both of them. Both great champions. Both great fighters. Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. We got Jake Paul, MVP. Promotions. He's fighting Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. So we're going to see how that goes. I really don't know too much about Chavez Jr. So we're going to see what he got going on. And I don't really got too much to say about that one. Jake Paul looks like he's the bigger fighter, so he might pull that one off. We got Frank Warley. That's coming up. Actually, this Saturday, Frank Warley, British fighter, European fighter, versus Baby Miller from Brooklyn. I'm looking forward to that. Baby Miller, last time I saw him fight, he fought Andy Ruiz, the Destroyer. That was a draw. He beat Andy up pretty good. But he looks like he's in better shape. He's been training with Bozy Anderson and boys in Philly. There's some dogs over there. So I'm looking forward to seeing Baby Miller put Wardley out. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get a win. You got the draw with Andy Ruiz. I want to see you get a W, Baby Miller. Let's see what happens. Yeah, things get close. We got Hitchens and Cambosis, June 14th, Shrimp on the Barbie. Cambosis is trying to revitalize, rejuvenate his career. Hitchens, I don't know too much about him, but he's making a little noise, up and coming. And we got Shakur Stevenson and Zepeda. That's coming up also in July, if I'm not mistaken. And we got my girl, the GOAT, Clarissa Shields. She's fighting July 26th. I think she's going for another undisputed at heavyweight, making history like she usually does. That's usual now. That's normal to her. She makes history. That's what Clarissa does. Clarissa makes history. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see who Clarissa's fighting. But I know she's fighting at heavyweight. Let me see. Is this Give me 1 second, guys. Let me see if this is. If she's fighting. See if this is another undisputed Clarissa's fighting in. Let me see. I'm gonna go live too. I haven't went live in a minute. Shill's next fight. Yeah, so she's fighting Annette's heavyweight fight, light heavyweight champ. I think she's going for undisputed against Lonnie Daniels. That's what she's fighting. Lonnie Daniels in Detroit, Michigan. So that's who she's fighting. Lonnie Daniels in Detroit, Michigan. And they will be fighting. And that'll be going down in Detroit. And I don't know if it's undisputed again. I think it is. But, yeah. So, yeah, the GOAT is fighting too. So we got a lot of boxing coming up in 2025. I'm looking forward to it. Let me see. I don't know about Better Beef and Bivol. Part 3. I don't think so. No, we don't got nothing on that date yet. Them boys been through 2 wars, so they're resting right now. I don't know what's next for David Benavidez. She'll be fighting Canelo, but you already know. But this is what's on the menu, Sports TV. I'm going to keep you posted. Like I said, we got some boxing matches going on from here all the way to the end of July. We will be tuned in, and let's make it happen. You already know. What's on the menu, Shy?